She's incredibly candid, unpredictable, and hilarious. Maria Bamford is the first female comic to have two Comedy Central specials. You may have seen her Netflix comedy series Lady Dynamite, or caught her on any or all of the big late night shows. Just heard a bit from James Corden there. Or maybe saw her here in Montreal at Just for Laughs. It is back in all its glory, and Maria is going to be doing a one-woman show at Club Soda July 27th. Maria Bamford joins us now. Hey, Maria.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to come back to Canada. As I hope, the wave of immigration from America.
Yeah, you think we'll have a lot more Americans heading up here, given what's going on down there?
Yeah. Oh my goodness! I mean, from what I've heard, people, driving.
I'm going to say this
not me. I'm just coming for a visit.
You're just coming for a visit. Well, you might change your mind after you spend a little bit of time in Montreal. We love you here, and we might just decide to try to keep you. And, I say this with love, but things are a little crazy. I don't know what's going on with you Americans these days.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. We don't either. I have hope, all the hope in the world, and then trying to take action and be politically active and participate in our processes. But it's pretty weird.
I mean, you know what I'll say, Maria? The good thing about that, I suppose, is that, good God, I mean, people need to laugh more than ever, right? Like, if ever there's been a time in history where we really needed to be able to laugh things off, I'd say it's now. Do you feel that?
Like I mean, I definitely, it is lovely to have some kind of comfort or release, or just people agreeing on something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, on the internet, it's good to see that everybody likes unlikely animal friendships. Everybody wants to see a cat and a dolphin become close for no reason. A dog and a tiger. No one seems concerned. I think I always I feel hopeful about. But I love comedy. It is my favorite. I for some reason I'm also grateful that we're all back in groups again. That we all go outside. I love groups. I don't want any responsibilities inherent in being a part of any group, but I love being a part of one. So
that we could be face to face again, right? Rather than everything being online. I mean, as we're speaking to each other over the phone, but still, there's that sense that it is possible now to be face and face and have people in the clubs coming to see the comedy.
It's mind blowing how much different it is from a Zoom show. I felt like crying, I think, after the first show I did, of just seeing people's faces. It really changes the whole, it changes the material, it changes your whole experience. It's just delightful.
We're speaking with Maria Bamford, really a trailblazing comic. And I was thinking about, what you're so well known for, which is being, deeply personal and talking about things that are tough to talk about. And as a society, we've gotten much better about talking about things like mental health, right? But you were doing it before we got better at it. So I want to know, Maria, when you first started doing comedy, did you kind of freak people out?
I don't know. I mean, I think it just depends on what. I think people have talked about it, like Jonathan Winters talked about it in the '60s and before him. I know there's always been somebody talking about this aspect of the human experience, but I think there's also taste. Some people, when they go, see something or have listen to music or whatever, want to have a specific experience, and some people, don't want to hear about harder topics. Other people adore it. I love to hear a miserable topic addressed in a comedic way. So, and I think, and it is so great that we can. There's so much more open-mindedness about talking about. But I think there's still things to address. I know in the U.S. we have lots of, there's so many memes and stuff where about health, where they say, it kind of makes it look easy, like ask for help, hey you with a pre-existing health condition, why don't you tell somebody about it? Hey, like do some self-care, go for a walk, you with the schizoaffective disorder and the ongoing trauma. So I like to talk about how, even maybe though there are more people talking about it, sometimes there's still not access, or sometimes the healthcare you are able to access is not that great, or can be traumatizing in some way. So my new thing, and I can just say, just call anybody, ask anybody. The suicide hotline in the U.S. sometimes is a 45 to 90 minute wait. So I called Hertz Rent-A-Car, and they picked up on the first ring. It was the local office, Pasadena, California, and she said all she could do was lease me a car, but after I told her what was going on. But then before hanging up on me, she did say, "But I do believe every human life has value. You take care."
See,
anyway,
this is what you do.
Also, just ask around. You never know who might have taken a community college class or read an article and might be able to be helpful in some way. Don't always wait for the professionals, because sometimes, I know I have some of the best health insurance in the country, a Screen Actors Guild, and it is sometimes very difficult to get to see a healthcare provider, or it takes months or so. Anyways, at least that's the U.S. thing. I don't know if it's different in the Canada.
It's great in so much that pretty much everything is free here, except it's really hard to get the help. Like the wait lists are crazy. So, you just did exactly what you always do, which is I'm laughing. You make me laugh. You make everybody laugh. But there's like a discomfort where like, is it okay for me to laugh at this? Like, I don't know. Is that all right? This is what you do. Like you're so candid and so real that it's like slightly uncomfortable, but hilarious at the same time. Now, I wonder, does it come with a bit of pressure, being so open and speaking about what you've gone through with your mom? Your mom's always been a big part of your routine and your mental health. Does somehow that come with a bit of pressure that you're expected to help people or be there for them?
No, I think that's something that's always been I've always been a bit of a showboat, and also like somebody who can't stop telling everybody everything. Okay. So it's not hard for me. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I don't like the feeling of people not knowing everything about me, so I don't like having secrets. Even if I were to buy you a birthday gift, I would tell you what I'm buying you as I'm buying it. I tell you that. I would just tell you I'm at Target and I'm in the jumbo candle aisle, and this is what you're getting. You are getting Yorkshire pudding flavored candle. Okay. And it's going to last you for years because it's huge.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
I just I think that's part of my personality. It's not a real stretch for me.
The good news is it's working for you, Maria, and we're thrilled you're coming back to Montreal. One Woman Show at Club Soda, July 27th. You can get your tickets at hahaha.com. Well, not you, Maria. I don't think they'll make you buy a ticket to the show that you're actually putting on, but everyone else, you can get your tickets at hahaha.com.
And I would buy a ticket to see myself because I'm a very big fan.
Yeah, you should be. I am too. That makes two of us.
If I don't like what I'm doing,
There you go. What a great time talking to you. I really appreciate your time and so happy you're coming to Montreal.
Thank you for having me on the show. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you then.
We will indeed. That is Maria Bamford. Thanks, Maria.
Thank you.